Hello everyone and welcome back.
Hello.
We are here today to test a new game that is coming soon. It's an indie game, a survival game, and it's called
Surviving Skeleton Island.
Surviving Skeleton Island. That is right. We want to thank, of course, Bert Games to give us this opportunity to test the game earlier. Thank you so much for this opportunity. And yes, so let's jump into the gameplay. We already played the game for some hours, and we are going to talk a bit about it. So let's jump into the gameplay. But before we jump in, the game will release soon. You can already wishlist it on Steam. We will drop the link on the description. You can find it there, and if you like it, wishlist it. And now we will jump in to the gameplay. We already played for about 2 hours, more or less, and it was a very pleasant surprise. I really enjoyed it, but we will talk in a bit, so let's jump into the gameplay. Okay, we are here. Dagod was the one that tested. He's the survivor lover. So go ahead, Dagod. Back to you, Dagod.
Okay, so I'll take it from here. So as you said, this is a new survival game that's coming up on Steam soon. The style is, as you can see, a little bit of cel shading, so kind of like the Breath of the Wild games, a little bit. And I mean, all of the creatures and the world itself, it all fits the aesthetic, so I think it's kind of nice. As you can see, I'm about to fight this seal or whatever it is. So the fighting is simple, yet you have your basic attack, you get a special, and then an ultimate. They all do increasing amounts of damage, and they all of them consume extra stamina when you're fighting. So here on the top right, you can see that you have the usual stuff for survival games: HP, food, water, happiness, and then stamina. So this area is still the starting area, but I've been playing for about 1 hour, I think, at this point. The game does leave you these notes laying around that you can read, and you get a little bit of information on the story and a little bit of information about crafting stuff. So if you're new to this style of games, you kind of learn a little bit, but just by reading the notes. At this point, I'm finishing a quest that I got from an NPC a little while back. He wants me to recover a present that's in near this goblin's feet. If you can see it on the gameplay. So you have to fight him. So there's also a block system. I'll try to block some of his attacks in this fight. So he also blocks, or at least he tries, and he gets less. Here you can see it says block and you block.
You can also block it, right?
Yeah. So the enemies try to block your attacks if they have a shield. There's also ranged enemies. There was a ranged enemy here first that I killed before starting the record. But yeah, so after the fight, the HP you lose, you have to recover it somehow. So you don't have auto recovery, you have to use potions, or you can rest. Food also recovers a little bit, but it's not enough. So here, you see me picking up the quest item, and you see me picking up a potion, so I can fight the skeleton that's running here against this tent.
As you see, giving you a chance.
Yeah, exactly. He saw I was wounded, so he didn't want to kill me immediately. So this does the normal stuff that you see in survival games. So you have your, as you can see in the text, you have the food that gives you health, and increases the food and water bar. You have your hotbar in the bottom, which acts as your inventory also. So in this case, since it's early game, I don't have a backpack yet, and this is all the items I can carry are those slots. But if you pick up more than one of the same, it just uses the same slot. So you can, if you want to gather a lot of wood or whatever, you can do so because it all goes into the same slot, right? But you can just have a few of different items here. So the game also has the normal day-night cycle. So now you see him playing this during the night. There's not really any difference that I've seen playing at night or not. So the monsters are
Doesn't
the
have
same.
a cold feature.
No, it doesn't seem like. So there's the happiness bar, right? The yellow one on the top right, but it doesn't seem to be getting lower or not. So night seems to be the same, other than some skeletons appearing, I guess, that are not here during the day. So you have a few extra monsters. This is a small starting area that I've made. So you obviously have the normal crafting systems where you can place chests, wherever. And here is a forge that I've crafted before, and you see me making a copper bar that you can use for better weapons and gear later on.
Is that a ghost?
This is it's a ghost. It's the NPC that gave me the quest to
Nice.
to give the gift. So in this case, in the end, he gives you the gift itself, and he also gives you a blueprint to make an enchanted dagger. So this is what I just got. You have to learn it, so you learn it from clicking it on the hotbar. And the gift, I believe it has an amulet, the amulet he's talking about, right? So this is just more gear. So the inventory, not the inventory. The gear you're using is here on the bottom right. You also see your attack, your defense, and the amount of gold you have. Also, everything you use has it decays with usage, right? So you see the weapons and armor that I have already are at 50 something percent, and one of them, so the boots, even got destroyed because I have used them too much. So yeah, you
Also,
can.
the sky is it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. So at first, because you've played with me other survival games before, right? So we're used to the kind of more of the realistic style of games. So at first it was a little weird, but you quickly get used to the design and the aesthetics, the cel shading style, and you
It
feel
looks
like
good.
you belong.
It really does look good.
Yeah.
As you
So
said,
here, yeah,
it's a bit strange, but then it's cool.
once you start playing, you don't think it's weird because everything fits the same aesthetic, right? So the trees, everything is this like low poly style. The animals also just saw the seal or whatever that was.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, so here I'm just showing a little bit of gathering. You see every wood I pick up. So you get the items after the trees and the stones get destroyed. So if not during, right? Some other games do it. If you hit them a few times, you get X amount. Here you just get in the end. I also got a coconut. You have to use a Rex on the coconut to split it in half, and then you can drink it and get food and drink. Also here I'm trying to use the crafting system. You can see there's several tabs. I think I'm about to try to craft this copper hammer, which is a little bit better than the one I have. And I think I just found the I don't
The
remember what
materials.
it was. Yeah, the last material was the thing I got from the skeleton, I think. So the small plank. Yeah, so I just got the new hammer. So you can swap it at any time. You can drop it. As far as I know, the items stay there. So this is all the items that I've not used anymore. Here I make a mistake and drop my pickaxe instead of my axe instead of the actual weapon X. But yeah, I swapped it again. And yeah, so you have a lot of stuff. I think I show the other tabs maybe now. So yeah, gear also. So I needed to craft the boots that got destroyed. I think yeah, I'm going to do that now. And it, as far as I can tell, you get the different tiers. So in the beginning, you only have the initial gear, right, that you craft with leather and whatever, and then you get bones, and you can craft the bone stuff that I'm wearing now. And this one I think it's also using a little bit of leather. So the food also has a lot of stuff. Some of them need the fireplace to do. So you building these workstations allow you to craft more stuff. As you saw with the forge, right? When I clicked the forge, I got the option to do the iron bars and the copper bars, right?
Yes.
So the same with these. So if I make the one of the weapon anvils, I think the game tells me to do one of them later. If I do the weapon anvils, then I'll be able to make steel weapons, right? So probably at first iron or copper weapons. That will allow you to make stuff that I can't craft from the inventory. Here I think I was just testing the weapon. You can see I can kill the seal or
A
whatever
lot
much
faster.
faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, so everything scales up, right? It's not just damage. Yeah, so also these chests that you can find, they drop stuff that you can, if you destroy the chest, you can get. Also more notes. So there's a lot of these notes. You can read them and destroy them, or just leave them on the ground if you want. I haven't found any more uses for these, but this basically gives you small hints of what's happening. In the
The
beginning of the
story.
game,
Yeah.
you don't know anything, so I think that's part of the plot. Is you're waking here on the island without knowing anything, and you have to explore by yourself and maybe try to find a way to leave the island itself, right? So here is where he's telling you to build the anvil. So it's from a note that I found. Yeah. I think at this point I go back and I try to build one of the workstations. I don't know remember which one. So this one I can't build it yet because it uses bronze parts and I haven't found bronze. But I realize I can make either the sawmill or the other one. And I think I'm going to try to build first the other one. I'm just checking the materials if I have enough. So yeah, as you see, there's a lot of stuff. So either from fights or just from walking around the world, you find a lot of items that do different stuff. At first, you don't really understand what they do, so you just end up collecting them in chests, like I'm doing now. Yeah, so here I make the sawmill first to see what it does, and obviously it makes planks. Since it's a sawmill, it just converts wood into several types of planks. So yeah, this is the way I think as you progress through the game and build more stuff, you end up being able to make better gear than you can initially. And also, there's also a level requirement, so you need to level up before you can make the workstations themselves. Yeah, I think I'm here. I'm just collecting some wood to try and make the planks to show you how it works. And as you can see, it's quite fast. So there's not really a lot of grind to gathering stuff. So if you don't really like to do the gathering on these games, it's not really a big part. At least at this time in the game, right? In the beginning, I don't know how much it's an influence later on. But for now, you saw that I just got seven wood, and this 7 wood will allow me to do 3, I think, wood planks, which is if everything costs 1, is 3 items, right? I think I'm going to do that now. Yeah. So yeah, again, everything you do in the world will give you experience. With the experience, you get level ups, and the level ups allow you to craft better stuff. I don't think you get more stats. I haven't noticed. Maybe it gives you HP. I haven't really noticed that. But at least you can craft better gear, so more armor, more weapons, other workstations. Sleeping doesn't seem to. Maybe it does move the time a little faster, but it also
Yes.
regenerates your health, right? So I just slept enough to be at full HP, and I think at this point I'm trying to go to the next biome just over the mountains, because I wanted to craft one of the stations that needed bear tusks. No, not bear, boar tusks. I think I saw some of them over the mountain before, so I think I'll go there next and try to fight them.
Sounds good.
Let's see what I do. I don't remember. Okay, yeah. So first I have to fight these wolves. So some of these monsters are aggressive. I think the wolves are. So if you don't attack them, they will attack you. And so that's why I'm fighting them first. At least for now. So I know there's one of the workstations allows you to craft potions, but for now I don't have it. So I trying to fight as little as I can, just so I don't have to go rest again, right? You can see on the hotbar that I have 3 potions, but that's all I've picked up until now, and I don't want to use them unless I really need to.
There are other ghosts on the map.
Yeah, so I think the NPCs, I believe, would be all of them ghosts, right? So those are the ones that give you quests to advance with the story. So these, in the end, it's also a little bit of an RPG. You can see one here near the trees. I think I don't go to talk to him just now, but yeah. So the NPC back there was the second one. There's a first NPC that gives you a very small quest to. I don't remember if it's to find something or I think it's to craft an axe. So the beginnings, the tutorial part of the game, right? And I think it's through these ghosts that you eventually will find what's happening and how to get out of the island, I guess.
Got it.
Yeah, so here I got one of the tusks. I also pick up a mushroom that I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but I eat it and I start regenerating HP. So I guess the mushroom was a good idea, and I think I'm now going to craft the repair bench, right? Repairing workshop, as they call it. Yeah, one of the things that we forgot to mention is so this is a preview version, so I don't know if everything will be the same once the game comes out. So some things might change the amount of stuff that you need to craft, or even the UI itself, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is basically it. So this allows me to craft one repair kit, and I don't have the materials, right? I don't have it, and at this point, I'm not really realizing how this works. I think I'm trying to drag stuff there, and I see the progress bar, but it obviously is not how it works. So here you just craft the repair kit, and then you use the repair kit on your stuff, and that's it, basically. It's just a little bit of a preview of the game. So, looking at the trailers on Steam, there's I think 12 biomes, different biomes, so much more creatures. There's also dungeons where you can get more stuff. And yeah, for now, I had fun playing this 1 hour and a half, I guess, that I've played at this point. And yeah, that's it. And anything you want to know now?
Yeah, it looks great. I think it's a good addition. It's a good survival game, and with more biomes, with more creatures, more weapons, gear. I think it will be very, very fun. Yeah, it will be very fun.
Yeah. Another thing, so the game is single player. I believe it's in Steam. It says single player. It's probably single player only. But yeah, so it's a fun small adventure that you can try for yourself when it comes out soon.
Yes, and maybe it will have co-op in the future. That is also a good feature, especially for us that we love co-op games.
Yeah, we'll see.
So maybe, yeah.
yeah, we don't know where the developers are going with the game, but yeah, we'll see what they add up, and we'll make more videos in the future if we have more interesting stuff to show.
Of course. Alright, thank you so much, Dagod. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We enjoyed playing this game, and don't forget you can already wishlist it, and it will coming very soon, and you can also have fun on it. Alright guys, bye bye, and we will see you in the next videos.
Yep, see you. Okay.
Bye bye.